religion and belief, if you like, can't escape the facts of life. And so that while we go carefully in terms of not just accepting everything that maybe scientists are saying or doing or coming up with, i.e. the nuclear bomb, things like that, we don't accept everything necessarily that it says, but it is the world in which we live. So as far as Buddhism's concerned, as far as I'm concerned, I take that on board if it's good to do. I've just had my COVID booster. That is obviously based in scientific experiment. We have a choice of whether we take it or not. I've made the choice to have it because I think in the long run, so that I can have people here and do what I need to do, that is probably an example or a contemporary example of how we relate to science. It doesn't affect what I do. It helps in a sense. Another key thing to mention, though, is about faith, and I would say faith rather than belief in this instance. It seems a little bit common at the moment for people to say or come to me and say, well, if you can prove to me that this is going to work, prove to me this meditation works, I'll have a go at it. They want to be certain. They want to know the end result before they start. It doesn't work that way round. So science doesn't prove faith. I would say that categorically. But it doesn't stand against science. And so you do get books being printed these days that says science has proved Buddhism, right? Science proves meditation works. Well, I know it works just by doing it. And I know my faith gets stronger without referring to any scientist. And so I think it's important to see it that way round. Don't try and prove faith through fact. Experience it for yourself, do it, watch it blossom like the lotus, and live your life as fully as you can, and live alongside science when it's good to do so.
I've lived most of my life through my intellect, and I've done a lot of reading, a lot of pondering, and I would have to say that this question I wouldn't actually think a lot about from the point of view of my practice. And that's a personal thing because I'm trying not to practice through my intellect too much. So I would say that I take things now as they come, and if there is a point where I see that those three things are interacting or causing some kind of conflict for me, I would meditate, and I would the Buddha preached openness and tolerance, so I would look at the aspects of what that's showing at the time through openness and tolerance and try to find my way through any potential conflicts in that way.